Hello, my name is Jay. I am with Electrify My Home. We have Mary here with us, who was one of our customers, and we decided to go ahead and ask her a couple questions and get her feedback on how she's enjoying her new equipment that we installed. So Mary, why'd you decide to go all electric?
We really started the project with we wanted to go solar. We didn't even understand what going all electric meant. The education of the different products to become electric was all learning. We just felt like we were in a time in California where prices are skyrocketing. We didn't know what the future of that looked like. And there were some safety concerns working with PG&E, and we just thought it was better for the economy and the environment.
Tell us about what electric appliances you've had installed.
So we had this miraculous thing called a heat pump. I didn't know how heat pumps worked, so we have several fans on the side of the house, and they put piping through the house with a liquid that rolls through it.
Yeah.
And that's the system. So we got a HVAC system, so we're a 2-unit building. So it was a unique project that you guys worked on because everything was about each unit. So we have 2 of everything.
Yeah.
So we have something for the upstairs and something for the downstairs. So HVAC unit, heat pumps, and the water heaters.
Nice.
Maybe even a couple more things I don't know about.
Can you tell us about how you staged the replacement of your gas appliances?
Yeah. We also had a consultant who partnered with us and Electrify My Home and ourselves to help give us the education we needed. We basically just went for it. We had all appliances installed all at the same time, except for the gas stoves, which are happening as we speak. So the gas will be completely shut off soon.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you mentioned your water tanks. You have a unique water heating setup installed with the Senko system. How is the system performing?
It's a dream come true, and I know that sounds cliche, but every time we would talk to our friends, oh no, I can't believe you're going to do that. You're not going to get enough hot water. It's going to be noisy. You're going to have this problem, that problem. And none of it was true, because we don't just have one hot water heater. We have 2 83-gallon hot water heaters in a closet, which is right near my office, and I don't hear anything during the day. And it's smooth. In the past, we would run out of water with 1 bath, and now we can take 2 showers and a bath, and it's the perfect temperature.
Awesome.
It's smooth. It's almost like I want to jump up and down and tell all my friends how wrong they were.
Do you feel like your new systems are quiet?
Yeah. It's not just the hot water and the pumps. It's also the HVAC system. They also have pumps and fans.
Yeah.
And that is right at our front door, in a closet next to our front door, and we don't hear that either. And I was also concerned about the vents. As the vents were coming into the house, all the vents were redone inside to create this optimal heating environment, which shockingly worked. I thought this is a strange thing to be fixing. And when it comes into the house, I can hear it. The first day I was like, oh my God, the heater's on. But after like literally 2 days, I don't even notice it anymore. It's just this quiet, circulating system. I don't know how to explain it.
How would you describe your comfort of level in the house?
Well, my unit is on the bottom. We were always a little subterranean, and I hadn't even realized it. We just didn't turn the heat on. So it would get really cold, and really cold in our child's room, who's got some health issues. And so we're always trying to navigate, how do we heat a room? How do we be warm at 5 o'clock at night when we come home from work? And it was just cumbersome. I feel like we were, this is sad to say, but almost like living in squalor. We were like living outdoors, but indoors, and trying to save costs on heat. And it was just the first night, I hadn't slept that well in like 3 years of living here.
Wow.
Because it was calm, cool. When you're temperate, when you're the same temperature, it just, your whole life changes. It feels different.
Have your energy bills been acceptable?
Right now we're getting ready to let PG&E know we made a change, because right now they don't even know we went electric. And so there's some special rates apparently when you have electric systems. So we're gonna be doing that. But we never had the heat on before. So things went up a little bit, but not noticeably. As soon as the solar's on, that's gonna bring that back down to a neutral cost. So we are eagerly ready to finish the rest of the project.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Were there any bumps in the road during your journey?
No, I mean, it's always a little dramatic to have, 8 or 9 guys bringing in tons of equipment and sheet metal, but everything was custom done. So they worked in the driveway. Every night was cleaned up. Everything was smooth. And the crew was so friendly. If I had a concern or a question, they addressed it immediately. I've had a lot of contractors I've worked with in my lifetime. Not a team has ever been more professional than the Electrify My Home team.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
How does it feel to be gas-free?
Gas-free. Well, I miss my gas grill, but that's okay. We're gonna fix that. I don't need a gas grill. We'll have another kind of grill. In terms of safety, we had a big PG&E project replacing the main line, which I learned later should have been done 4 years ago. So we were living with like an explosive tool on the side of the house, and that just made me really nervous. The prices are literally tripling, and so we don't have to deal with that. It's great.
Nice. Good. So you've already touched on this a little bit, but tell us about your experience with our installers.
The guys were great. And I say all guys because they were all guys. They were bringing massive amount of equipment in. They were doing a lot of custom work, and they did it I think the schedule was 7 days, all day, every day, and they got it done in 5.
Yeah.
We were shocked they were done early. It was just literally the most professional team of contractors I've ever met.
Nice. And is there anything that stood out about your experience with Electrify My Home?
I would say it was the bidding process. We've had so many teams of solar, electric equipment, this guy, that guy. But when Larry came out, he knew immediately. He understood the 2 units, he understood the property. He was very quickly able to assess the situation, and then he remembered everything. He was like, oh, I know what this project is, this is what we're gonna do, this is the best style of equipment. And he was so confident. And I think he was confident because he's just done it a million times.
Yeah.
So that experience really made a difference.
Do you feel like we respected your property?
Definitely. I think especially the neighborhood we're in, it was really important that equipment is put away every night. And I know when you're coming back the next day and you're long days and exhausted, that's like the last thing people want to do. But every night, we put things in the garage, we tucked it away, we swept up. We've got a small dog. He likes to eat all the things. And so we made sure there were no nails and screws and things. And they were very much attention to detail. And that just made it great at night when everyone's gone. We're like, oh, wow, it's not so disruptive. So it was important.
Great. And is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
We're just so excited to finish getting the solar put on here in the next couple weeks. The economics is going to completely change our lifestyle. The amount of money that we're saving monthly is like $500 to $700. So we'll be saving for our college education for our child, and it's just kind of shocking how an adjustment like this messes with your budget.
Yeah. Well, Mary, thanks for having us and letting us come out to your property. It's very beautiful.
Thanks.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks for changing our life.